Well, well. If it isn't the contestant trying to step into the ring, I hope you've brought your A game because I'm about to roast you like a marshmallow over a bonfire. Let's see what you've got.
If roasting were a crime, you'd be serving a life sentence without parole for your lack of originality. But hey, at least you're consistent in underwhelming everyone.
Ouch. Looks like you came prepared with some burns. But I've seen more fire from a damp matchstick. Your insults are as stale as yesterday's bread. Let me show you how it's done.
If I wanted to hear recycled insults, I'd just listen to your self-deprecating jokes on repeat. But go ahead, surprise me with something fresher than day-old leftovers.
Oh, I see you're trying to deflect from your lackluster performance with some feeble attempt at wit. But let's face it, your jokes are as tired as a Monday morning commute. Stick around. I'll give you a lesson in originality.
Your insults are like a bad sequel, predictable and forgettable. But sure, I'll stick around to witness your attempt at creativity. Let's see if you can muster up something worth remembering.
Predictable? That's rich coming from someone whose jokes are as stale as last year's calendar. But don't worry, I'll spice things up and serve you a roast so sizzling, you'll be begging for a fire extinguisher.
Resorting to calendar jokes now? I guess that's the best you can do when your comedic range is as limited as a one-lane highway. But go ahead, give it your best shot. I'll be here, ready to extinguish your feeble attempts with a blast of genuine humor.
Resorting to highway metaphors, are we? Well, buckle up because I'm about to take you on a comedic joyride that'll leave you in stitches. Your humor is so dry, it makes the Sahara Desert look like a water park. Let's see if you can keep up with the punchlines.
Your attempts at humor are like a pothole-ridden road, bumpy and painful to endure. But I'll humor you and stick around for this joyride.
Nice try.
Let's see if you can navigate your way out of this roast without crashing and burning.
I'll keep cruising down the comedy highway while you're stuck in the slow lane. Time to put the pedal to the metal and leave you in the dust.
If your jokes were a car, they'd be stuck in reverse, going nowhere fast. But hey, feel free to leave me in the dust while I enjoy the scenery of your comedic breakdown.
If my jokes were a car, they'd be a sleek sports car, leaving your clunky old jalopy in the dust. But don't worry, I'll throw you a lifeline so you can keep up with the pace. Get ready for a comedic turbo boost that'll leave you breathless.
Your confidence is admirable, but let's face it, your jokes are more like a rusty bicycle trying to keep up with a Formula One race car. But go ahead, try to rev up your humor engine. I'll be here, waiting to see if you can actually make it past the starting line.
Whoa there, slow down. It's clear you're struggling to keep up with the pace. I'll let you catch your breath while I zoom ahead with some top-tier comedy. Don't worry, I'll leave the training wheels on so you can follow along.
Your overconfidence is showing more than a superhero's underwear. But sure, I'll humor you and take a breather while you attempt to rev up your comedy engine. Just don't be surprised when you hit a speed bump and come crashing back down to reality.
I see you're trying to play the humble card now, but let's be real. Your insults are as transparent as glass. I'll keep the laughs coming while you try to figure out how to get out of first gear. Get ready for some comedy gold that'll leave you speechless.
Your attempts to discredit me are as flimsy as a cardboard cutout in a hurricane. But go ahead, keep the laughs coming. I'll be here, patiently waiting for a joke that's actually worth its weight in gold.
How predictable. But don't worry, I've got a joke so golden it'll make Fort Knox jealous. Get ready to laugh until your sides ache because I'm about to deliver the punchline. of a lifetime.
I'll believe it when I hear it. But go ahead, hit me with your best shot. I'm all ears and ready to be dazzled by your comedic brilliance.
Hold on to your funny bone, because here it comes. Why don't skeletons fight each other? They don't have the guts. Boom! How's that for a comedic masterpiece?
Well, that joke was so predictable, even a fortune teller could have seen it coming. But I'll give you points for effort. It's like a participation trophy in the Comedy Olympics.
Predictable? Maybe. But sometimes classics are classic for a reason. Consider it a warm-up before I bring out the real heavy hitters. Get ready, because the laughter train is just leaving the station, and you're in for a wild ride.